We moved past that video of that girl saying that, she never gets to move to, and pretty much saying that her friend Renee is ugly compared to her. Like, we moved past that way too quickly because I'm sorry, even when I was watching the video, I was like, I want to see what this Renee girl looks like. And people were tagging her. I looked at her. Renee is stunning, first of all. But secondly, she's dark skinned. Like,
Not on this channel, we didn't. In fact, she brought us out of hibernation.
the freaking colorism that, that was blatant. Like, this girl, Naz or whatever, the main person who was saying, like, oh, yeah, I never get moved to, I was the life of the party, I'm this and that, but she's got a date, I've not even got a date, stuff like that. And I'm like, first of all, that's loserish behavior. I'm sorry. Like, there's even a way that she could have communicated all of this without even, bringing her friend into it. Or
Hi everyone, welcome back to Gen X and Gen Z Princesses. I'm Fleur, my mom's Elaine, and on this channel we talk about popular things happening on social media, and we give you both a daughter's perspective and a mom's perspective. That's, me and my mom, Fleur and Elaine. That's us. So if you like what we have to say, or even if you just like us, please be sure to subscribe, hit like on this video, and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a video from us. And if you want more of us, because you're obsessed, I think we're going to start putting our other socials in the description box. So, our Instagrams or our TikToks, our solo YouTube channels. My mom has one. I'm going to start mine soon. So do be sure to, check us out on all those if you like us here. We have an interesting video for you guys today. Easy, because, we're easing ourselves back into YouTube. Easy, but still interesting. So do be sure to stick around because you'll like what we have to say. And I'm sure you're going to be subscribed for the rest of your life because we're just that charming and smart and beautiful and amazing. So, yeah, it's good to see you again. I'm sure you're happy to see us again. Thank you for listening. And yeah.
I go out looking sexy and I still don't get moved to. I just feel like the more you glow up, the more dry your phone is. Do you know how dry my phone is? It's all because people think, because I'm pretty or whatnot, basically every guy's onto me. My phone must be blowing up. That's why no one moves to me. I went to a barbecue, this Sunday, right, with Renee. Everyone is chatting to her. Everyone's talking to her. No one is coming my way. Everyone is avoiding me.
Wait a second. Renee knows a lot of people that are there, right?
I invited her to the barbecue. She knows nobody.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they know you well enough to know.
They don't know me. They don't know me. I only know the person that ran the barbecue.
Is Renee like party?
No. I don't even think you understand. I was the life of the party. I was getting everyone turned. I was doing the DJ. Everyone was loving me. But who got moved to? She did. I don't. No one ever chats to me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Guys are shy.
Yeah.
This generation, guys are shy now.
She's got a date on Friday.
You want someone though? Did you even want it? Yeah. Answer's yeah.
No, the answer was actually no. But it would have been nice. I haven't been on a date in like 5 months.
So you, Naz, within your infinite wisdom, you get online and you gaslight us and you say that majority of us don't know how podcasts work. What would we do without you? Oh my God. Throughout all this drama and adversity, all of us are wrong, yet you still had the time to educate us. Oh, I could only hope to be as strong as you are. Let's be real. You're the one who posts the clips online because you think that that's what's going to get us talking so that we watch the full podcast episode. Okay, we're talking about one of the clips you posted. Why are you so upset? Is it because we're talking about your heinous behavior? How we're talking about, we hope we never have a friend say something like that about us? We hope we never have a friend who thinks like that, who says these things out of her mouth, posts it, and then thinks there's no problem. You actively did this. You did this to yourself. You posted a clip of you being jealous of your friend and the opportunities that she's getting, and you thought, yeah, people in the comments are gonna agree. Sorry, you're English. People in the comments are gonna agree with me. So that's what makes this all worth it. We're all gonna wallow together because we're so envious of our friends. I'm gonna find community in this. No. Sorry, but people with common sense actually found your video. Yikes. Yikes. We are not yapping. Point 2. We are not yapping. You say that the context behind the clip would help us, and instead we're just yapping without having seen it. I saw it. See what you do to me, Naz. You make things around me fall. You get on there and you say that the context will help. The context does not help, love. All he said was something about a barbecue, and then you, I went to a barbecue actually, and my friend, she got talked to more than me. She's easy. That's how it seems. It's essentially, you essentially called Renee easy. And if it was me, if I was Renee, I'd be like, what the hell? Why would you do that? Why would you get on a podcast and say that? Your own podcast and say that about me? What kind of friend? Friend. Oh, and then you go on and you talk about the women who stitched your video. Who did you want to talk? Oh, it's so infuriating. Who did you want to stitch the video? A man? Would you have rather heard it from a man? I doubt it, because you then go on and say, oh, all the men calling me ugly in the comments, you could never pull me. Okay, so when women are talking to you about something wrong that you did, it's, why are you talking to me? And then men, you also don't want to hear from them, so who do you want to hear it from? If I looked like you, if I was a mirror of you, right, your exact mirror image, would that then get through to you? If it's coming from your own face, is that what would work? Because what? You seem dense. You seem so dense. And then you say, you made a video trashing about me when you don't know me from Adam. Okay, yeah, we don't know you from Adam. We don't listen to your podcast. However, we've met girls like you with the kind of behavior that you are showing. We've been you. We've been friends with you. What is so hard for you to comprehend? We're trying to help you. Okay, maybe I'm trying to help. Maybe I was trying to help you. Maybe some other people are bashing. I don't know. But me personally, I'm trying to make it clear to you that your behavior is what's gotten you into this ditch. You're still not getting it though. And I don't know. Bonk! There's nothing in there. Just if I took your head and I shook it, that's what I'd hear. Because it's empty. That's not a good trait to have. And then you go on and you bash the woman and you say, oh, how dare you give me podcast advice when you've only been having it for 6 months? We could have collaborated. Why would she want to collaborate with someone like you? Engagement down the toilet only gets popular when she's talking bad about her friend. And before you come at us and talk about our engagement, we may be smaller than you, but I can guarantee you we'd never talk badly about someone who does not deserve it. That's a testament to our character versus yours. Okay, I'm done. You just made me angry. I'm gonna pass it to my mom.
In a neutral way, like, oh, I never really get moved to, I don't know why that is, kind of thing. Like, I don't know, you could have said it without freaking throwing your friend under the bus. But even the way she was saying it was just making her sound like, oh, she thinks she's better, like she should be getting moved to, compared to this, her pretty dark-skinned friend. But for some reason that's not working out. Like, who needs enemies when you've got friends like this? Like, who actually needs enemies? I hope that girl isn't still her friend, but do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she still is, but that's just real haters.
I am the girl that everyone thinks hates her friend. If you haven't seen the video yet, it's the first one pinned to the page. Now, let's get into it. So I'm now aware that a lot of you guys don't know how a podcast runs. So I'm just going to break that down for you so you kind of get an understanding. With every single episode that we film, it runs for about an hour and a half. So the videos that you see on TikTok is pretty much me just getting little clips that I think will get you guys talking, will make you think, I kind of like this conversation. I want to watch the full episode. So with that being said, a lot can go amiss. I'm going to actually post the full, well, not the full 10 minutes, but I'll post like 3 minutes of the conversation. So you kind of see how it gradually got to me explaining the barbecue situation. In the video, when you watch it, he pretty much says to me, maybe I should start going to barbecues. And I said to him, I did go to a barbecue, actually, funnily enough, on Sunday with my friend Renee, and she was getting moved to and I wasn't. So it was completely in a different context.
And this is why I advise that everybody should actually just watch the full clip before yapping on the internet. Let me bring it back. I'm sorry. I was a little bit aggressive there. I'm sorry. And regarding my friends, all my friends are sexy across the board. Obviously, they just have more game than me. I don't have any game. Like, I don't know how to look at men. Like, I try. They have more sex appeal. And when I said sex appeal, I don't mean that they're hoes. It's just, I think it's more their eye contact. Like, they know how to hold eye contact. They know how to give, like, seductive, sexy eyes. I can't do that. Like, when I look at men, this is how I look like. Like, I'm really awkward. Before we get into the comment section, let's get to the people that stitched that video. I'm not even upset about these two individuals. I'm more disappointed because they were women. The fact that they were coming for me, but in the same breath saying that I'm X and Y and Z because I'm prettier than my friend, which I never said, by the way. One of them even went to the extent of shouting out her own podcast whilst using the negativity surrounding me currently to kind of boost her own podcast. To me, that's insane. And this is why people say London is bad vibes, because sis, you have a podcast, I have a podcast. We really could have collaborated. I could have come on your podcast, we could have spoke about this whole situation and you would have got views. But instead you chose to make a video trashing me and my character, and you don't even know me from Adam. And then you had the audacity to give me podcast advice. You've been doing your podcast for 6 months. Yes, I checked. That's one thing. Don't come for me because I'll go and do research and then I'll come back for you. You've been doing your podcast for 6 months, sis. We have the same amount of followers, same amount of subscribers, and we started our podcast 2 months ago. So I think you need to be in my DMs asking me for advice, not the other way around. Okay? Okay. Now let's get into the comment section. The men in the comment section basically calling me ugly, mid, X, Y, and Z. You could never get me in a million years because I checked your profiles. I checked, and you could never. And that's probably why you're triggered and you're coming for my looks. But anywho, I did my hair today, so what do you guys think? I think it looks so much cuter. Like, it's still giving mullet, but it's a little bit more, you know. For the girls in the comment sections basically saying that I'm a bad friend, again, I advise that you watch the full video before yapping on the internet. With that being said, I'm also very disappointed in the women. I don't really want to cuss out women, especially on TikTok, and how toxic TikTok can be and the men on this app can be towards women. I said I don't even want to do that to you guys, but obviously it just shows your character because you didn't give me that same leeway. On that note, the episode's out on Sunday. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoy our podcast, you know?
No, we did not forget. And we did not get past it. We will not get past it, even if she has deleted the original video and the whack-ass damage control video that she did in response to that, which I'm going to address. We're girls here. Oh geez, check our first video about Tomelo from Bristol, who we stand for here, right? If you are a destiny swapper, like this girl, ghetto. If you are a pick-me, like this girl, who didn't get picked, blocked. If you are a frenemy, if you are jealous, a jealous girl, if you're a mean girl, bye. This place is not for you. We did not move past it, and we're going to talk about it. She said she's glowed up and she's pretty, and that's the reason why the guys were not stepping to her, were not chatting up to her. I wanted to be gracious when I got into this, and I was like, wait a minute, weren't you DJing? Weren't you hyping up? You expect men to approach you while you're stirring up the crowd and being the life of the party, which she insisted her friend was not. Okay, then I tried to continue being gracious about this, because when you get to a certain age, when you're a woman of a certain age, you're expected to extend some grace to people. And I've lived a little. I thought, yeah, maybe she just doesn't know how to speak. Maybe she has a Pisces in Mercury like me, right? Let me let her cook a little bit. And then she was talking about she was the life of the party and she wasn't getting any attention because she dresses sexy. And but Renee, And then my spidey senses tingled. Every woman has been Renee. And if you haven't been Renee, you're probably Nas. Bye, blocked, get out of here, right? Because if you watched the video and she's talking about, oh, it didn't happen, I was so sexy, I was stirring up the crowd, I was getting all this attention, and then the men caught it. Did you catch when the men caught it? And they tried to be kind and gracious. You have to be some kind of, I don't know, for men to be gracious. They were throwing out all these red herrings. Maybe she knew the people. No, I'm the one who brought her to the party. Sorry, bad accent. No. And she was like, no, I'm the one who brought her to the party. I'm the one who's this. I'm the one who's this. And she's glowed up and pretty. And men don't approach her because of that. But Renee, no. Let's look at it this way as well. Let's look at the other side when she comes with the damage control video. And first of all, I want to thank the girls who stitched the video that she's complaining about, whose pages she went to and she saw the analytics that this video has been up for 6 months. These creators have been creating for 6 months and they should have collabed with her instead of going to town criticizing her, whatever. I want to thank those girls from the bottom of my auntie heart. And yes, big up for shamelessly plugging your own podcasts. Listen, Nas, you had no right to get upset about these girls stitching you because you put this out, you put this video out, and like you say later on in this explanation, which was whack as whackety whack, if ever whacked. You had creative control about what you put out, but you chose to put out a clip where you are painted as a villain, where you are painted as a hater, where you are painted as a frenemy to Renee. You chose this, and now you're going after these girls who stitched these videos off a video that you chose and put into the public domain. And you're upset about it. You wanted them to approach you woman to woman when you are ragging your friend for getting attention from men at a party. I think they just matched your energy. And I'm happy for them. And I hope they got followers, honestly, because, hey, what can I say? I'm a girl's girl. Any publicity is good publicity, right? According to you anyway, according to this energy, according to the clips that you put out. Leave the men commenting in your comment section alone. You went after them saying they couldn't catch you, they couldn't get you, you saw their profile pictures, but here you are upset at a party that you're glowed up, that you're pretty, you're da-da-da-da, whatever you said. And Renee is the one who's getting the attention. You wanted attention from men. You got it. You can't pick and choose, right? You can't pick and choose the type of attention that you get. The men are saying you're not as pretty as all that and whatever. And oh my God, Nas, you got me loving on men. 2 instances. First, the guests on the podcast who are trying to be gracious, not trying to say the obvious like, hey, why are you ragging on your friend? Why you sound like a hater? And then the men in your comment section. And I don't like men in comment sections. But you got me liking these ones. Yeah. Leave them alone. You wanted the attention. Now you've got the attention. Okay? And no, this was a no for me. And you deleted both your videos, but we have them. We downloaded them. Thank you for bringing me and my daughter out of hibernation. And we're going to continue to make videos talking about frenemies like you, talking about haters like you, talking about destiny swappers, failed destiny swappers like you. We're girls here. It's hard work, but someone's got to do it. Till next time, bye.